Hi, this is Karan this side. So today we'll do the problem number 242, valid anagram of LeetCode. So the question says given two strings S and T, return true if T is an anagram of S and false otherwise. So what does anagram means? Anagram means it has same letters as the first word. If I say that I have a word cat, C-A-T, cat, and the valid anagram will be like we have to use all the words of the cat like A, C, T, act. If I use the letter C-A-T, so if I use all the letters of the first word in the second, it will be called the anagram of the first word. So very simple example like so in the example given for the question is like this. For the anagram, they have given the words Anagram. In the second word, they have used all the letters of the first string, and they are both similar in the letters. Even the count of the words like M is over here is only one time, so it is only one time. Similarly, is three times, so it is repeated three times. So if they are valid anagram, we have to return true, otherwise we'll return false. In the second example, we could see that rat, R-A-T, but they are the strings are same in the number, but the letters are different, so they will return false. So from this, what we could see, the string should have the same number of letter firstly. Secondly, the all the letters should be same with their count also. Like if the A is one time in the first string, so it should be one time in the second string too. That is only they will be a valid anagram. So what method we could use? So if I try like a brute force could be like running a loop on one string inside the another string will run the loop on the another string and match each and every letter with each one count variable. So that will be a big of n square, and I think more space would even need it. Now we have one very particular like uh, STL library, that is unordered map, from which a hash map. So we will use the concept of hash map in this, in which it will store the character with its count. So we'll create a unordered map of character and integer to keep its count. So we'll create two unordered map for string s and for string t. Now firstly, we also know that if at any point if the length of the strings are different, so it is like if I have a word car and the other word I have is moon, the length of the first word is only three words, the other have four, so we'll return false in the starting only. We don't have to even put it in the hash map to compare them with each other. So what we could do, just take the size of both at the first uh, strings s dot length int q is equal to t dot length, and we'll just compare firstly that if p is not equal to q, will return false as the size doesn't match. So that means the strings won't be the anagram of each other. And now what will run a for loop int I equals to 0, I less than p or any q, because both have the same length, and I plus plus. And what we will do, we will simply just put up the hash maps. So we will, for the string s, we will simply just put the characters, and the we'll just add the counts to the characters, so that if the character comes twice or thrice or any number of times, we will just increase the count of that character in the map for both. And now just one last step we have is that compare both the what we will return in. We will just make a tertiary, like if m equals to n, then we could return a tertiary statement. I'm writing over here true, else you could return false. So let's run it and submit. So it is passing all the test cases. So what we have done, just made two unordered map, like hash maps, and put we have just created the maps, and we have just included the strings in that map and increased their count. The number of times a valid character comes will just increase the count, and compare in the end and return. If the comparison says they are same hash maps, will return true. That means they are a valid anagram. This is all about valid anagram. Thank you.